Hi, guys.
Becky is sick. I shouldn't do that. I've had to work my ass off the last couple of days because she just laid in bed all day.
I feel like I jinxed myself because I went to the doctor the other week.
Yeah, see, that's enough. Just don't go to the doctor.
And then the doctor was asking me if I'm up to date with my flu shots, and I was like, oh, I don't get a flu shot. I'm generally healthy. I can't really remember the last time I had like the flu or anything like that. She's like, fair enough. And then I woke up on Wednesday morning with no voice and all congested and hot and cold sweats and...
You were coughing a fair bit on Tuesday.
Yeah, I have killer sore throat, no voice, which was a miracle. Everyone's been making fun of me when your son was like, I can't imagine this.
Yes, no short stories long. That's no stories.
No, so I've been...
And now you've got your own swollen glands page.
Yeah, glands have been up. I've been laying in bed for 2 days because my main concern
That sounds like heaven for you.
Not when I was friggin' hot and cold sweats and lethargic and in pain. Like every time
How many times did you watch Aries Tour?
I didn't watch. I'd start watching something and just doze off. Been so lethargic.
That's normal. That's just you.
My main thing, I didn't want to infect Peter, and also we're about to fly overseas, so I don't want to be sick on a plane. And then also we've got a lot of hard work to do once we get over there, so I need to be better.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of them say if you are feeling unwell on the plane, let the staff know so they can kick you off.
I'm like, I need to be better, so I've been like just on bed rest, no talking, and yeah. But I'm feeling I didn't even drink wine for over 48 hours.
I made up for it for you.
So this is my first wine since Tuesday.
Your first since Tuesday.
It's my first wine since...
Is that the first since you were born?
No. Been longer than that, but it's my first wine We've been doing a little cleanse. I've been having soups.
Soups.
And lots of water, lots of fluids.
And then I fixed her. I gave her some warm sake today and she's all of a sudden bubbly again.
It really helped. Still a bit coffee, but...
Oh, just spread your love.
Coughing, I'm trying to block it. Anyway, I'm feeling better.
You're feeling better.
Yeah, I should be fine to go out tomorrow.
You should be fine to go out tomorrow.
Yeah. It's going to be
That's right, you're going... It's going to be freezing cold,
I
you're going to get wet.
I don't want to get sick again. Oh, no. Well, I don't even know how I got sick in the first place. It's just...
You hang around with diseased people.
No, I don't.
I think that's what you do.
Anyway, I jinxed myself by saying that I don't get sick, and then all of a sudden I woke up the sickest I've been in a while. Although my mum and my sister are both sick at the moment. Not that I haven't seen them, but I think there's something going around in Melbourne. I don't know. Anyway, getting better. I will not infect you if you come to the workshop, I promise you.
But you just infected my glasses wipe.
I didn't. I was wiping my...
Glasses, when you've been sneezing in your glasses and you
No, I
put
haven't
your
been wearing them.
sneezy stuff
I've been
on
lying down. I don't lie down with them, otherwise they'll go crooked.
You're always crooked.
I know.
And, you know...
Anyway, that's been my last couple of days, resting.
Well, you did your first, and I did a first.
What was my first?
Not drinking for 2 days.
Oh, yeah, what was yours?
It's the first time ever I have bought an Apple product on the day of release.
Oh.
First time
One
ever.
of those people.
And I only did it so Beck could have a decent phone on her camera and I can use it as a second camera.
A decent phone on my camera, a decent camera on my phone.
No, a decent phone on your camera. But yeah, it's... normally it's 3, 4, 5. Like, I normally do one every 2 years. So this is a every 2 year one. But because we're travelling on Monday, I thought, because my phone, now that I've been running it on Blackmagic app, I can grade it to look just like my Sony cameras now. So it fits in beautifully with it, doesn't have any of that AI look about it. And now we've got the 2 and the gimbals, we can have 3 auto tracking cameras working at the same time.
I was trying to think what was there, and then I remembered the DJI gimbal that does the auto tracking as well. Yeah.
And you can put that on your normal gimbal.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice. Although what's weird, so it's release day, Peter Bec, yeah. So you have your whinge. I didn't mean to overtake your.
Yeah, I forgot to. So when it came up, so it was a pre-order, and because we're flying out Monday, and the pre-order you're picking them up on the Friday. They're not doing any deliveries on Saturday or anything. So I decided I wasn't going to do it first. I thought it'd be really handy to have the 2 good cameras while we're traveling. So I did the pre-order straight through, and at first it rejected my order. And have I missed out already? Because I had to go into a queue in the pre-order.
Oh, right.
All of a sudden it popped me back up again, and I just thought, because I wanted the 2 terabyte one, maybe they didn't have them in the country or that, but no, that went straight to ordered it.
2 terabyte?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that one's a 1 terabyte.
And is it full?
No.
Is it nearly full?
No.
Why do you need 2?
Because I empty off the stuff.
So why do you need 2 terabyte?
Because if I'm filming in ProRes RAW, it's only about 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, okay.
If I'm filming it, I can connect one of these to the back, but it just means I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
And it's only so, well, stupid me bought your laptop and said, 4 terabyte will be enough. Within 1 month, I've gone, you idiot. And you get a new laptop, and I had to get the 8 terabyte for mine. And even then, I still run out on that when I'm doing.
Was there anything bigger
video.
than that?
No, that's max.
Well,
But yeah, I ran out of space on that yesterday when I was trying to do recordings because I had 2 things rendering at the same time. But anyway, but yeah, so it comes up, you get to pick your 15-second time slot to pick it up.
15 minutes.
It felt like 15 seconds. So
Exaggerated.
you go 1 to 1:15 or 1:05 to 1:20. So I picked 1 to 1:15. We were 10 minutes early, and there's this big queue out the front. So I thought, there's a girl over there who's not near the big queue. I said, so where do we go to pick up got my pickup time at 1 o'clock? She goes, you've got to go into that queue. So you got to queue up to fit into your time. But we actually walked in at 1:10. So they did get us in within our window.
When we saw, like when we got there, you were like, should we just kill 10 minutes? And I was like, doing what? And thank God we didn't. Thank God we hopped in the line.
The queue just got longer.
Exactly.
But yes.
I just find that silly. Like, why make an appointment time if you've just got to line up anyways? Like,
Well, we were within that appointment slot.
yeah, but it's still strange.
Yeah, but maybe they say, right, there's going to be 30 people for every 15-minute block.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a lot of workers there.
Yeah, this is
And the
true.
queue didn't take that long.
You had a nice chat to the guy at Apple about, would he do videography?
Yeah, he does videography. And we're chatting, and he does stills as well.
Yeah.
And he was telling me to give that new Apple...
Affinity?
No, it's... Mentor, something like that.
Starts with an M.
Yeah, Apple bought the company out, and it's a RAW program. So I had a quick look, and I thought, you got to put everything in your photos library. He said, no, you can just work with them wherever they are. So I'm glad I had a chat with him. And he also said that, so we're talking about Wacom's and that, and he said, give your tablet another try now. They've done a lot of new mirroring, and so you don't have to look at your tablet, you can look at your screen. It's my biggest complaint with the Wacoms and those tablets where you're actually drawing on the screen is if I'm trying to fix a pixel and I've got my pen over the top, I can't see it. So that annoys me. Like, I know artists are used to it, they're normally painting with brushes and that, but they're not trying to fix a little spot.
Yeah, that's what makes
And I'm normally dodging and burning that tiny little, massive pimple that Bec has on her head off. I'm joking.
Should.
Well, actually, my retouchings, I hope you haven't. Did you notice on any of the pictures I did for the magazine for you, did you think they looked fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've cut my retouching down by 2/3.
2/3.
Yeah, I've actually decided I can hardly see the difference of that. Why am I doing that? You only see it
I didn't look that closely.
Yeah, but if you hated it, you would have jumped out and said, I hate it. You didn't like it when I decided not to retouch some images for a week.
Yes, I didn't like that.
No, you didn't like it at all. You and rah-rah. Rah-rah-rah-rah.
I would never ask for unretouched. If anything, I always want retouched. feel like Rara's like, oh no, I love this natural look, like this like raw natural, but then then she doesn't like
her
it.
favourite. She keeps on sending me these
Yeah, that's
amazing
what I
pictures she
mean.
loves.
And they're like just natural, unretouched.
Unretouched. A lot of them from the film days. A lot of it's like Kate Moss and people like that. If I ever did that, like I even had
did, I
that
remember
expression on Rara.
There was a whole set you guys did when we were in
Oh, yeah,
Amsterdam,
did.
I think,
Yeah,
and
she
you
did.
didn't retouch them, and you made it look like I don't know, they looked like really filmy and stuff, and she did not like them at all.
No,
You
she
were like,
wa-
but this
yeah.
is the style that you like.
You look at this. It's exactly that style.
And then she was like, oh wait, it is.
Yeah. But can you clean me up a bit?
It's funny, bless her.
Bless her. Well, I did one of the celebrities in Australia do a bit of work with. Haven't seen her for a while. I had to do some quick headshots for her for a new TV show or something. And when it came to the retouching, she's looked at me and goes, "No, your lighting's always beautiful. You don't need to retouch any of that." I was so surprised at her. She said, "No, it's beautiful as is.
Oh, really?
I don't look old, and it looks real." So she was really happy with it.
Nice. Very good.
Oh, she also agrees that tartan dress that we got adds 5 pounds to you in a photo.
Does,
in the mirror, it
does.
doesn't. In a
phone,
photo, it does.
Exactly. Okay, so it's not just me.
It's not
That's
just
good.
you.
We picked up this really cute. We got it in Scotland. For those
Scotland.
Oh God, damn it!
What are you doing?
Cord got caught around my chair, and I couldn't. God, I hope it did. Did it rip anything out? Am I still on? No, it's ripped.
Are you still on?
Am I still on, or has it ripped me out? Oh no, I'm still on.
Stop talking.
For those on YouTube, it's this awesome little ripped tartany cute thing that we got in Scotland, and it looks so cool in real life.
Until Bec puts it on, it looks like a potato sack.
And then you take a photo in it, and it just balloons you. Like, I don't know what.
I photographed her just at the pull-in, so it didn't look.
I guess you could put, like, if you clip it at the back, it would make it
I
more.
thought we
like-
tried that with you, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know if we took a photo. I think we were meant to do we did that to take away to New Zealand, and then we didn't bring a clip.
It could have been that, and you looked like a
Potato, a pumpkin.
pumpkin. A
Yes.
pumpkin sack.
Well, speaking of clothing and looking like a pumpkin, there's these. I saw this girl at the shops the other week, and she was gorgeous, and she was tall and beautiful, and she was wearing this outfit. It was just so simple. She was just wearing like a white singlet and these awesome flared jeans and some boots. And I was like, it's so simple but so cool. And I'm like, I'm going to steal her outfit. And then the only flares we have here are low risers, and I don't like low risers. I prefer high. So searching online.
I can sew on a bit on top if you want,
No,
and we
you'll
can
ruin
just zip it on.
you'll ruin it. So I go online and I find these really cool looking flares, just from Cotton On. I know it's basic, and it says they have got limited stock in store. And I go in, they don't have them in the store, and I'm like, damn it. So I go back online, and online it's like sizing to purchase online, and it's got like, I'm going to show you. So
Are you making a short story long?
It's got so it had like 22, and I think it went from 22 up to 32, and I'm looking at jeans. So it's got size 3X small, then what it corresponds to in jeans, and what it corresponds to in AU size. So it had them in that, and it had like crosses on 32, 30, 28, blah, 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 and it only had 22 available online. And I was like, wait, is that going to be size 22 in Australia? And then I was like, no, because they're jeans, and this size guide has got a thing that says jeans. So surely that's what it's... And then but I was like, size 4, which is a US 0. I'm like, oh, I'm not that anymore. I'm like, I'll see if I can squeeze into them. I'll take the risk. So I get no, guess what size 22 they are?
The real size 22?
I think I could probably fit both legs in one of them.
But you're buying them in Australia. Why? That would have been Australian sizes.
But then why do they have a size guide that says jeans? Why have a size guide?
So what's it comparing it to?
Australian sizing, and then what it is in US, but then they've got this thing that says jeans.
Yeah, jeans might just be the real size. Yeah, see, I would have thought, I don't know, so you get 22, which is, it only goes bigger than that.
Yeah.
No, I think they sent you the wrong size.
Well, no, because what they've sent me is this size 22, which is jeans size 40. But then when you're selecting your size, it makes you
Well, did you send that back to point that out to them?
No, because they were on sale. I won't be able to return them.
No, but they sent you the wrong size based on their guide.
It doesn't matter. I'm putting them on Marketplace to sell them. But yes, I bought an Australian size 22 instead of an Australian size 4, even though I'm not Australian size 4, I'm Australian size 6, but I was going to squeeze into them. Whereas now I'm going to swim in them.
Can we do a shoot in them before you give them away? We'll put the tartan dress on with the jeans.
I was messaging my best friend about it last night. She was losing it laughing. She's like, I think your whole body would fit in one. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, this package is really heavy for jeans. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, and so for those, because Australian sizing is different, so that's it's a US size 18, and I meant to buy a US size 0 for those in America. I would translate it for you. And
you'll translate it for me.
And for those in the...
Why don't you just keep
For those in Europe, I meant to buy a size 32 and they sent me a size 50.
No, you ordered a 50.
I ordered a 50, but I meant to order, yes.
Just keep them a few years, you'll be able to fit into them. Yes.
That's just so confusing though. Like, don't have a size guide and have a whole column that says jeans, but then don't put your jeans in that sizing. Why have a column that says jeans? That's just confusing. And then on the actual jeans, it's got this big tag that says 22, but then it's got another little tag that says AU, the big thing that says jeans 40 and then a little one that says AU 22. It's like, this makes no sense. Your size guide is confusing. Anyway.
I would just send it back and say you said this.
Mm-mm. I'll just sell them on. They won't take them back anyways, it's on sale.
But if they've delivered you the wrong size base because their size guide is wrong...
Well, I've ordered the wrong size because their size guide is confusing.
No, but it's wrong. They've got it sitting next to extra small.
Yeah.
So why would you have it sitting next to extra small?
Yeah. Maybe I'll try sending him an email and say, hey, look. Yeah.
How expensive were they?
They were on sale for $30.
Oh,
that's why I'm also like, I'll just put them on Marketplace for $30. Like...
Yes.
So anyway, that was my funniness. So.
Your funniness.
I put them on. There's a clothes reselling thing called Depop, so I made a Depop account. But when you asked if I had photos, yes, they are.
I want to shoot you in them.
They are far too big for my lack of hips.
They're not really flary either.
Well, they're meant to be. But...
That was only just so the chumbas could fit into it.
Stop it. Anyway, they're far too big for me, so I will be selling them. But that's been my... But then I also I did another search on these jeans and I found that The Iconic, which is another website selling them, and so I've ordered them off there and they'll arrive on Tuesday. I'm like, fantastic. I should have and they've got them in my correct size, so I won't get them until I get back, but that's all right. That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
You're sure now?
Yeah. Just a bit sad. I just wanted my flares to copy this girl's outfit.
So it serves yourself right for trying to copy somebody else's look.
Well, I liked her outfit. It was just so simple but so effective, and she was like really tall, and I was like, I'm tall. Maybe that just nice, simple tank top and flared jeans and boots will look cool on me.
Could do.
Well, I'm going to borrow your hipsters and a tank and I'll try and recreate it.
Where for?
For one day when we're over. I'm trying to plan
overseas.
Trying to plan my outfits for while we're overseas at the moment. I don't know what the hell I'm going to wear tomorrow. It's going to be cold.
I don't know what you're going to wear tomorrow. We're going to a afternoon festival.
Yeah.
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 So what time does it start? 3?
No, I think it starts earlier than that, but
But you still don't have a set list?
Yeah, we've got set times.
Oh.
The first person that I want to see is on at 5.
Right. And when's New Lick's on?
8.
8. Is anybody decent after him?
I think Sam Jones isn't too bad. Let me see, but he's last, which means you'd have to battle everyone to leave.
And try and find Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam Jones is Lars. I don't know who's after Neelix. It goes Ish, then Ish and Corgi, then Morton, then White Noise and Neelix. And that's all I really want to see. So it's nice of them to put everyone I want to see
in the middle.
So yeah, that'll be fun. I just don't know what I'm going to wear. It's going to be cold.
So while Bec was away,
While I was resting.
resting and having a holiday.
I wasn't having a holiday.
I was not going to do this without you.
The
podcast. Yeah, 'cause if you were still too sick to talk today, I was going to put the bunny here as you.
And talk to the bunny.
Like
a crazy person.
Yes.
Well, the bunny wouldn't have much to say back.
We could do Vanquil it. Well, I could freeze the picture so I don't move and then talk and that can be the bunny.
Oh my gosh. And thankfully my voice has come back. It's a bit raspy.
Raspy.
It's a sexy voice.
Oh. If that's the best you can do, good luck. Especially once you get to a size 22.
I thought you'd find that. I held off on telling you that. I thought you would find it funny.
Yes, you always blame me when I get things wrong in shoppings.
I got something very wrong.
So anyway, we had someone on Volley, which is something attached to Inspire where people can send video messages to me. And they were talking about tethering to Lightroom, and that's a problem because Lightroom's highlight alert just is broken, doesn't work at all. And in Europe, because my Hasselblad died, I found a workaround to use the Leica in Lightroom but have a live folder going to my focus program to see the highlight alerts and had that. So I decided to do a quick little tutorial for Inspire on it. But there's lots of, while I was doing it, there's lots of little, oh, I should teach you this. Oh, let's look at this moments. I think I spent 5 hours recording. Flattened the battery, overheated cameras, the whole works. It came in twice to do it. Thought the second time I'll have this knocked over really quick, and that still was 5:30 before I got out of here.
Oh my God.
But it was really, really interesting. I think it should have been me on my own for a day, trying all this stuff out, and then condensing it and then trying, because there's a fair bit of time I'm looking at, no way. Because I was doing comparisons with raw software and with cameras and with lenses and with colour. And I was doing it with continuous lighting and with flash lighting. And it was amazing the differences. There was some fairly distinct differences. Like if you looked at the Sony, the Leica and the Hasselblad in the Hasselblad program, the alerts where they were going off looked fine. But then you looked at them in the Lightroom program, the Sony and the Leica went brighter in the picture, but the Hasselblad stayed the same. So I got no idea, but it was interesting. I compared. I was looking at, I put the same lens on the Sony and the Leica because I really wanted to do a side-by-side comparison to see if there was much different. And they were very, very close. Those two, the exact same lens, same settings and everything. And I thought, so why have I wasted all this time on buying Leicas when I could just stuck with my Sony A1? Then I picked up the A1 and said, oh, that's why. And in the menu system. And just the other, I was trying to go to 100 ISO and it wouldn't let me go to 100 ISO. And it turned out because I had PP2 video setting on for the video, I have to turn that off. But I'm in stills. So I had to go turn the camera to video before that menu would show up in my favourites. To turn it off, then go back to stills so I could get 100 ISO.
That sounds annoying.
It's just, that, oh, don't mock me. Things like also, I saw that the focus peaking was quite a bit different. And I was trying the X1D Mark II, not the X2D, the X1D. We're getting brightness.
Look at me learning.
Oh, she's a lighting guru. Did that really do anything?
Oh, it's made you overcook.
No, you just haven't blocked it out. Bring it closer to me. Bring it right close to the camera. And then come across a bit more. That's better, huh?
And the student becomes the master.
The master, beta. How's your glands, by the way? It's like I might say boring people now, but I got really lost in it, and because I'm going to take the X away in case my Hasselblad dies again. Mm-hmm. And I fixed a couple of problems the X was doing. There was a bug in the camera, so I brought in the software and it fixed the bug that I was having last time I used it and why I didn't like it, but I still don't love it. But get back to the thing, I enjoy myself in here on my own with my music, my Led Zeppelin blaring, playing Dark Side of the Moon.
Hey, someone on Tipping Point said the same thing, so it's not just me that's a dumbass.
No, there was somebody else, there's another question that was about as dumb as that. It was a very famous song. And they go, the Beatles. And I think it might have been The Who or someone like that. But
there was yesterday, I've managed to get out of bed for a bit and I watched the 3 o'clock Tipping Point. Sorry, now I'm probably boring people, but it was still the first round where you've got to buzz in and give the correct answer. And it was I can't even remember what the question, it was such an easy answer. And the girl buzzed in and then just goes, can I pass this one? And then realised, oh wait, I have to have an answer. Yeah, it was pretty good. Dumbass. They make me feel smarter.
No, there was one recently where it was in that final round or whatever they do, and it comes to it and goes, right. And she goes, drop zone 4. And he goes, you haven't answered the question yet.
Oh my gosh. It's just a game show that I'm obsessed with. I might apply to go on it. Can you imagine? It would be the best day of my life.
I think you would stress out so bad you go, Ellie Sykes.
No, not.
I think you might.
I'm going to apply to go on it.
You are going to apply to go on it?
Yeah.
Have you seen where you do apply?
I don't know, I'll find out.
You'll find out. Quick search.
Well, I'm glad you had fun playing by yourself.
Well, what I did actually, I got frustrated because I actually put an order of how I wanted to do it, but something would happen. This is really interesting. And then I wanted to check out what it was doing and why it was doing it. But there was some weird colour shifts happening with a few of the cameras when I had just using constant lights with the nan lights here, and I had the natural light coming through and varying, but I was still doing a colour correction on the colour card. But the colour card was changing. It was doing weird stuff.
It is strange.
I know, And then I came in with a light meter and I've gone, oh, that's completely different to everything else as well. O's. But I did come to an agreement that the H6 is still my favourite picture out of everything I took. Went back to that and said, it doesn't feel like a digital picture. Even though it's not soft, it just doesn't feel digital.
I like the H6 as well. That's why I was so sad when it died in Europe. I like it the most.
You like it?
I like it the most.
I'm hopefully wanting to try the new X2, even though I'm nearly certain it's just...
Well, maybe someone will come to maybe someone that's coming to one of the workshops will have one and they'll let you have a play with it and you can...
All I want to do is take a couple of files with it and I want to put on my 80, so I've got an adapter, so I can put my 80mm off my Hasselblad on it. So I can compare the picture, the sharpness, because I just do not want a camera that's got inbuilt sharpness.
Yeah.
It's going the wrong way.
Fair enough. I'm excited for my new
Jeans.
phone camera.
That's right, yes. She gets my
I get the hand-me-down.
hand-me-down. You get it soon. It's still seeing how far it is in its... Oh, it wants to see.
But it's also good because a lot of my friends do have 15. I think it was 15 they introduced. Well, yeah, because yours is a 15. A lot of my friends have that. And if I go to their place, I'm like, have you got an iPhone charger? Because I'm still on the old Lightning charger. And they're like, yeah. And they give me a USB-C. And I'm like, no, I need the old one. But now I'm like a cool new person that has that.
A cool new person.
Cool new person.
Mine is going through its new setup screen, which I think you're supposed to read, but I'm just skipping it all. Continue. Go away.
Go away.
Oh, welcome, Becky.
Well, don't call me Becky.
I know it pisses you off. That's why I say it. So just anybody who wants... There's a couple of names that Beck really likes, and Baxter's one of them.
I don't hate that one as much. I don't like Becky.
Oh.
And it gives me... I don't like being called my real name.
Rebecca.
I don't like it.
Rebecca.
It's so formal, like...
Rebecca.
It's like even when...
Oh, this liquid glass is actually quite nice.
No, I don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
It's going to mess with my
It's going to mess with my colour.
With my colour coding. I love my colour coding.
Oh, this is really boring. But
I know, us playing with our iPhones. Woo, how riveting. I need to do all the setup online.
Yes, no, but it's just given me this new one, preview app. And there's a games app. Not that...
You play lots of games while we're travelling.
Only when I'm bored.
When you're bored.
Yeah, I'm only play when I'm bored.
Mm-hmm.
And I get frustrated, especially when we get to London. I know, I've got an hour to hour and a half drive now after 24 hours on a plane before we get to Shoreditch.
Yeah.
And if I sit in there looking around, I get bored. So the time goes quick when I'm doing.
Well, the annoying thing, my thing for that is I go on TikTok and just doom scroll that. But I can't do that while we're travelling because I only have 10 gig of internet allowance, and because it's videos, it chews through the internet allowance. And I often forget this, and we'll be out somewhere and I'll just start because at home I've got unlimited. So I'm used to if I'm out somewhere, I can just do that. But I forget when we're travelling that I've only got 10 gig, and I'll be doom scrolling and then I'll get a notification that you've used 50% of your data allowance for the month. And I'm like, oh shit, I've still got the rest of the month and only 5 gig.
I'll just hotspot onto Peter's phone and use up his data allowance. I reckon you've done that a couple of times too. Oh, she's not answering. Yes, you have, haven't you?
A chance. Maybe.
Maybe.
Might be a slight chance.
I think I like liquid.
Liquid. You like?
It's a little... So your super bright doesn't go with your black hair. This is more... This is emo. It is. It's beige. See how it's muted? This is you all over.
I like my super... It's like the same way that I love My Little Pony. I like darkness, but then I love like unicorns and brightness and... Look at the colour of my bucket.
Yeah, that's right.
And even at home, I've got those holographic wine glasses.
It makes sense after, yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I like unicorns and bright. What?
And anime porn. This is right up there with bright colours and anime porn, right?
We're not talking about hentai again.
You started it.
I don't know how we got on there, but we're not talking about that again.
You took us there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I was looking over at your packing before and I was confused as to how, I was like, how come the monitor's already packed? And then I was like, oh, because that's a new one and you're taking one of the old one.
We used to have two here, remember?
Yeah, I did. I remembered.
You remembered, did you?
I used one.
You used your noggin. The best thing I did is the reflective screen, and when I was tempted to get the latest Mac, but the new one must come out in the next 6 or 12 months. And I'm going to definitely get that screen on this. It's so much. See, look how much easier it is to look at them.
No, I agree. I agree.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my. Oh, you're going down your list now.
So on Tuesday, it was a great thing that no one panicked at all and everyone remained calm. I had it because I've been really frustrated about being sick for the past 2 days because...
On Tuesday you weren't sick?
No.
Was it panic? Are we going to actually have a story?
Yes.
Or is this just words?
Because this week I've been wanting to just confirm everything, tie up everything, make sure everything's all smooth, locked and loaded for when we get to America next week. And part of me doing that, just making sure of everything, I was like, ooh, our Dom Dollar tickets for when we're in Vegas. And I'm like, where are those? Just wanting to... So I'm looking through the orders folder and emails and they're not there. And I'm like, So I go to my personal email and they're not there. I can't find these tickets anywhere, but I know the money's been taken out of the account.
My account.
And I'm like, where are they? And then I remembered the site that I bought them, and so then I go to try and log in, and it won't let me log in. And I just start having a full-blown freak out that we don't have the tickets, but they took the money out. And so then I emailed the people, and I was like hypervent, and Anna was here for a shoot. She's like, are you okay, love? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. Turns out I just bought them with my work email address and I forgot that and managed to log in using those and I found the tickets. So it was a good thing everyone remained calm. You
found the tickets that were never lost?
Yeah, Anyway, that was a nice panic attack that I had. That's probably what got me so sick. It's probably how much I stressed over that. And then I got sick.
Are you moving our screen?
Yeah, because
I think the brightest part's there.
Oh, well...
I'm not being much help because when you get new toys, you just want to play with the new toys.
But yes, I've just been...
It's...
Huh?
It's better.
It's better? Well, I'm sorry, I can't... I'm just moving it, I don't...
I can fix it.
How do you fix it?
Huh?
How do you fix it?
How do you fix it? Well, you've got to block the light hitting the concrete. So this is why I do lighting tutorials. Did that fix it?
No.
What do you mean, nah? Oh no, it's lit that up now.
Yes.
Well, it's got rid of the light.
This is why I do lighting tutorial. Good one. That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
I fixed it. You broke it, I fixed it.
You and your lighting tutorials.
We might have to do a change again in a minute.
Yeah, well, it's a winter afternoon sun. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe the stress of that was what led
The Dom Dollar tickets made you sick.
Well, because I was so stressed.
I'll send Dom Dollar, Daddy Dom, a friggin' email saying that he owes me 2 days' work.
Yes, and then I felt, you know how bad I felt like not coming in because I'm lying in bed.
I could hear you sneering on the text.
I was lying in bed on my deathbed just thinking about like, oh, and I was like, maybe I'll just get my laptop out and work from home. But then I was like, stop thinking and stop, just relax and rest and your body will recover itself.
I stumbled across, I was watching something, that's right, so there's a lot of YouTube's changed, a lot of the way their algorithms work, all of that changed. So quite a few people have said all of what you used to do just not going to work anymore. These are the things you've got to look at. And this one particular person said, take this person for an example, and chugged along for 2 years, you know, not really getting many new subscribers, not getting many views. then she made a change. And if anything, everyone's figures are dying at the moment. Her figures started going the other way. And he interviewed her on the program, and it was quite interesting. Like she only had 100K. I must say only. She's not like a million one, but she's only been doing it a short time. And it made me a little bit interested. So when I was waiting for something I was rendering, it was going to take half an hour or something, I jumped onto her page, found something, one of her latest ones that she's done, and started watching it. And I thought, I really should show Bec this. And I thought, no, I shouldn't.
Why?
Because it was very common sense, but you would just go, she said to do this, so I'm going to sleep in 3 hours longer this morning because she says...
I did.
But she's running her own business, so it might be a little bit different. But if she wakes up and she's feeling really tired and lethargic, she said the worst thing is for me to get up and try and work. So I don't have a start and finish time. If I don't have a meeting or anything that has to be done, I'm better, I'll just crash for another 2 hours and wake up fresh and then be more productive.
I was doing that when we were travelling in Europe, when we were in between doing workshops, and if we...
I was sleeping till 5 in the afternoon.
No, I'd get up in the morning and do my emails, and then if we didn't have a shoot on until, like, say 3, and it got to, like, I don't know, 1, like we'd have lunch and we'd get back and I'd be like feeling a bit sluggish or whatever. I'd be like, oh, well, the model's not going to be here for a bit. And I'm not really being that productive because I'm feeling a bit sluggish, and now I'm just going to go have a little bit of a lie down, and then I'll come back refreshed, and then...
And the next day she woke up and said, what hurt?
Stop talking smack. But no, that's...
middle of the day and that doesn't work for me. I find I get actually more lethargic.
No, sometimes I just
That's
need
just
a little...
me though.
No, sometimes I just need a little... Not all the time, just sometimes I need a little rest, and then I am better. Also, there was a thing, as an ad I saw... So it's most likely, again, I think it's probably some app you're probably going to have to pay for, but it was talking about high cortisol levels, which I know is caused from stress, and it was like pointing out all these things. It's like, I don't know, it's talking about like bad skin.
Don't go down the rabbit hole of stress. You'll get so stressed about getting stressed.
Belly fat.
cramps.
No, belly fat, adult acne, I think like hair falling out a lot.
You have gone down the whole rabbit hole, have you?
Not sleeping at night, but then like tired.
Raises the chance of cancer.
Yeah, I know that. But then this app was like, we'll help you lower your cortisol. So I'll probably have to pay for it. But I'm like, I need to look into how much it is, and if it's...
Just to try the breathing.
Yeah.
I haven't used the new app that...
I do need to lower my cortisol levels, so...
Cortisol.
Yes.
I am enjoying...
Enjoying,
leave me alone, swollen gland. I am enjoying some of the channels that I've been able to find with my sciatica, and the more I watch, the more I'm actually learning. And I never realised one thing, and it came up in one of the little short ones, and I tried it and go, that was instant. How come everyone else didn't talk about this? So it's not just one, but there's all different people's. So one of the things I was poorly put onto cholesterol, high cholesterol meds, which I don't really want to go on them. And the only reason my cholesterol's changed is because I've gone more onto a carnivore. So if you're eating lots of carbs and that's when you're going to have more trouble with insulin. The opposite to insulin is cholesterol. So it's one or the other, right? So because I'm going to be eating more the cholesterol, but insulin is just as bad as cholesterol. So it's this balancing act. And then so when I went on to this cholesterol thing, I went 3 different trials, and the doctor said, we'll just keep trying ones that don't give you terrible cramps at night. And I said, no, we'll just won't bother. I'll find an alternative. And it's amazing. I found all these alternatives, and I had my bloods on the other day. Didn't mention cholesterol once, but I guarantee he's forgotten. He's going to think, he's still on those tablets,
And
and
you're not.
I'm not.
Cheeky.
But at the end of the day, business is our problem. Money's our problem. So the doctors are always being pushed by the pharmaceutical companies, these drugs. And most of these drugs are actually causing other problems, or they're not really fixing the problem, whereas sometimes it's just a matter of
Lifestyle
even meditation would fix a third of the problem. Not that I can meditate, it's just my brain won't stop. But just different things like breathing, they've proven how much. And there's different types of exercise that are extremely good, which is just tension for 2 minutes. Like planking is a really good. Those do better than you going to a gym for half an hour. That's why I've got a herbal. I'm not really a tea. I like proper Chinese tea. So is that same as Japanese tea?
I don't know. I like green tea.
Yeah, it's
I
green
like peppermint tea.
I don't like those.
I like peppermint tea.
Well, hibiscus tea is supposed to help with sleeping and cramping. Another thing came up, a spoonful of peanut butter before you go to bed. I cannot, and it's got to be natural peanut butter, not your... Well, peanut butter's easy to make.
Isn't that, but I don't know how that would, because isn't that full of protein, and why would protein make you sleep?
It's full of fat, I think. Why would that make you sleep?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just got to a bit further. No, it seems a bit wanky. You own a peanut butter company, don't you?
Put a lip balm on, my lips are dry.
But I am enjoying, like, as much as there's so much crap on YouTube, when people aren't talking about products they own, or you can see, like, stuff you can just buy anywhere, like ginger and those type of things, I enjoy that type of stuff. But things like, I can't get over this. So with the new Hasselblad coming out, with the new Canon coming out, the new Nikon coming out, all the same people are going telling you how great this thing is. They'll never buy it themselves.
Yeah.
So if it's that great, I think it should be that if you give it above a certain rating, we want to be seeing you shoot it for the next 5 or 6 years till you find something better. But there was another person that raved about a certain camera make, and like it was so much better than this model. 2 years later, he's still shooting his tutorials with the earlier model, and there's no tutorials of him shooting with the one he reckons is one of the best cameras out. So you think if this was one of the best cameras he's ever used, same brand as the other camera he always used, but this just leaves it for dead, then 2 years later, he's still using that same camera and not using the one he said's the best. I think that's a bit rude.
Yeah.
Because people go out and spend good money based on what people's... This is one of the reasons I really don't like doing... Like, you see how many we just say no, no, no. Because we don't want... That's not what our channel is. But I'm happy to push something that I love, I use, well, I really, really like, and I really use. So I'm extremely happy with my H6. I'm extremely happy with... Well, 90% happy with my Leicas. Now I've got the lenses sorted. I'm liking the Sonys for our video work.
But you even on workshops, you tell people how much you love your H6, but then the next thing you say is don't go buy one. Because one, they're really hard to find, and two, you can't get it repaired, so don't waste your money.
Yeah.
You're like, you just love it because you've...
I've spent a lot of time on it. I love the system. I've been shooting for over 20 years.
Yeah. But then I remember how upset you got when we had someone come to one of our workshops, and not that you had advocated for one of the newer Hasselblads, but they came to the workshop, they were so excited, they're like, I've been following you for years, and I just got this new Hasselblad because I know you're an ambassador and I've been so excited, and you were like, why would you get that?
It's a horrible camera.
And then I remember how upset you were, because I think afterwards we were having, and you were like, I got so upset because I feel like he's just bought it because he was so excited and knew that I'm an ambassador. But like that was the only reasoning, whereas
Yeah.
I've never advocated for people to go buy this. And then I just remember being like, oh, I just feel like he's just wasted his money. And I think that might have been one of the point that you were like, I don't actually think I want to be an ambassador anymore, because if that's the message that it's putting out
That's
to
exactly
people,
why. That was the point that I decided, no, well, I don't like your new cameras.
Yeah,
anyway,
and you don't want people
and
to...
I don't want people buying them because they think I'm saying they're good.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a couple of calls that you don't know about this week, and it was just someone sent me...
Because I was on holidays.
Yeah, you were just laying in bed watching your Eras tour. I had someone who had seen me talking about tethering with Leica on YouTube, and...
This isn't the volley we're talking about?
No, he's not on any platform.
Yeah.
I sent me an email just asking he's having problems, and I sort of looked at Tom and thought, he might be up. I said, as soon as your phone, I'll give you a ring. So I couldn't, there's no way known I could do that conversation in text. So he was really surprised. He sent me a ring. I cannot believe you actually ringing me. I said, well, it's just quicker and easier for me. And I'm happy to help someone. I know how frustrated I get when I can't get something sorted. And he was just having a problem tethering to Lightroom. And I told him about my first problem I had, and then I told him about the one we had when we were away, and I found I just had to go back 2 versions of Lightroom and turn off updating, and it ran fine. Then the next thing is on PC, not on Apple. So I just said to him, I can't tell you, so don't run PC. I don't know if there's a different issue. I do know that Leica were ridiculously, nearly 6 months the last time it wouldn't tether. It was 6 months for Leica to fix the problem. And just like their firmware upgrade they did, it took a year for them to fix the problem they caused in their firmware upgrade. So Leica is great when it comes to, we have this new Cambo collector's edition, but they won't fix little things that they've caused the problem on, or they haven't. And I still get annoyed, and there's a few other professional photographers that use the Leica professionally, and a lot of them agree, or I agree with what a lot of them said. Leica is not really a pro's camera because you can't rely on Leica. So what I mean by that was when I was doing work for Canon, I was never an ambassador, but Canon used to employ me to come and do demonstrations of their new gear, things like that. I could buy gear cheap off them, and they paid me for my time. They liked the way I demonstrated their stuff. Anytime I had a problem with Canon, I had a phone number I could ring and I could get it sorted within 15 minutes. Sony started doing the same, and they've never even approached me, but I would go look at a new camera, go to put in an order, and it hasn't been released yet, and get the camera the next day. It hasn't even been released yet. But I was paying for it, I wasn't getting it for nothing. Hasselblad used to be amazing. So anywhere in the world, didn't matter where I was, and it happened to me a couple of times. My camera, my back shutter curtain jammed on an angle. I was in the UK, I sent a message off to Chris. Half an hour, a courier had got me a new camera.
Yeah, wow.
And you've got that sort of service. I don't think Leica have that attitude of the people that are actually using the gear, using it professionally, and that's going to get more sales than the people that are just doing YouTube channels for this day on this camera, next day they're on a different camera. And I really wish, big business is big business, but I think in a lot of cases, if big business can take, instead of worrying about all these cents, let's just come back a little bit and let's give some special attention. All right, it might mean you've got to put 100 staff on. Make all your money here, but keep everyone so happy because of those 100 staff. Their job is to make sure your experience with their company is amazing, flawless, no robots. properly trained staff.
Then that word of mouth is going to travel.
And they're going to sell more.
Yeah, because people are going to say like, oh yeah, like this is the treatment I get, this is the service I get.
Yeah, and it's nearly like, and it's, when I was doing my tests, the reason I like my Leica better than the Sony, even though technically the Sony is a much better camera, it's because I don't have to think when it's in my hand. It's only got a few buttons. The menu system's really plain and simple, and it feels nice. The viewfinder's nice, has all the information I want. One click of a button has new information. One turn of a dial, I'm on stills. Now I'm on video. So while I'm on stills, I've got all these settings. The second I clicked to video, I'm now on shutter angle, not shutter speed. So it's talking to me in video talk. And for me, that's why I love a company. They're not going to, but if they could let me come up with a camera, it would be based across between, it'd be grabbing the best of the H and putting it in. I wouldn't put it into, I don't know, in 2 months. I think I love the little square box H body. I would most likely go back to a concept camera they were talking about doing. And you have this little box and you have a screen and you could attach it to the top, you could attach it to the side. And it could flip either way. Or you could put a viewfinder there, or you can turn it upside down and have it come up this way. Then you can have a handle on this side, or you can unattach it and put your handle on this side. So for left and right-handed people, so it's just a modular box that you can move all those things around and your lens goes on the front. And being a mirrorless system, it would feel beautiful to hold, and you could even run double handle if you wanted to, whatever. And it would be a manual camera. You could not put it into aperture priority, shutter priority. You couldn't put it in any priority. It only came in manual. It had all the information in your viewfinder you'd want. I don't know if they could do it. I would like it to go back if I wanted to have an optical viewfinder with a heads-up display inside. It's getting real super futuristic, but that would be really cool. It can have autofocus lens, but I would want it to have really, really good manual focus with peaking, because it'd be aimed at people getting back to that. Just is very simple with a very basic, it would not do video. It was not designed to do auto eye tracking, all of that stuff. No, this is for photographers who want to pick their focus. It's not for sports, it's not for wildlife, it's just for portrait and art. I reckon it would sell so well if it was sold the way, and little things, a button, just false color, bang. So you could see your false color exposure instantly. The video guys get it, us camera guys don't get it.
Look at you and your little
dreams. Look
at
me raving.
And your little dreams.
And my dreams. I might have to marry Jared and he can invent an app for me and then I'll be a trillionaire and I could build my own. Oh, I can get that. He can be a they, them.
Who's attacking that?
Or, I don't know. Surely Elon Musk has got $1 billion he just give me.
He's got plenty of those.
Yeah,
surely.
Just give me $1 billion.
Just one. You got lots of
I don't think, no, I wouldn't need $1 billion. And most likely
you could take $1 billion and give some to me. I'd be so good at being rich.
I'd most likely need 30 million. So I'd want to have a square sensor. And then you could actually shoot it. You didn't have to turn your camera. You could shoot it like the new Apple does. Or you could shoot it square. So you can either shoot it in landscape, in portrait, or square. Because even that is annoying doing that. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
it's like that cat thing in shops.
That means good luck.
Oh, that's not good. That's uncomfortable.
No, but the cat is good luck.
The cat's good luck.
Yes.
Are you trying to kick me off? I've been raving too long.
No.
Oh, I must have been.
You must. No, it's a chase because it's just time.
Oh, sorry.
It's just time.
I was trying to save your voice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Although
anyway.
it is It's coming back.
Technically, we're in America right now.
Technically, we're in New York, but next time you see us,
We will be.
physically in New York.
Well, are we going to New York or LA?
Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Well, if we do LA, we've got to do it either Monday or Tuesday morning because I'm getting my nails done on Tuesday afternoon.
Oh.
And then we go to New York.
So it'll be New York then.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we will speak to you guys when we're in New York next week.
Next week.
Next morning.
Next week.
I'll try and lose my bogan accent. Well, I will. I feel like when we travel, I tend to like when we're in Europe, my accent...
No, you actually sound more like a bogan.
No, I feel like when we're in Europe, I tend to sound less Australian. I feel like, I don't know, I tend to have like a bit more of a neutral accent. And then when we're in America, I tend to have to start putting like an American twang on things because I feel like people can't understand me if I talk...
And change your emphasis on syllables.
Yes, and I have to like sometimes rephrase things. Like it takes me a second. Like sometimes I'll be about to say something and I'm like, shit, no, what's the American way to say this? Because I don't want another case of, hey, how you going? I'm not going anywhere. So I can't ask people how they're going. I have to ask how are you? And I can't say, when we get a taxi or an Uber, I can't say, I'm going to put this in the boot, or say, can I put this in the trunk? And I can't say, I'm a bit cold, I'm going to put on a jumper, I'm going to put on a sweater, I'm not going to put on a singlet, I'm going to put on a tank top. And I don't know Fahrenheit yet, although I'm starting to get a bit better. I just kind of throw random numbers out and people tend to agree with me, so I'm getting a bit better.
You're getting a bit better.
I'm getting a bit better. I know that like 90's hard out. Over 100's really hard out. That's like 40. 90's is about like 30s. 80's is like, I think 80's is nice. That's like mid-20s. I don't know. I just kind of throw random numbers out and people tend to agree with me.
Someone said a rough thing's double it and add 34.
Something like that. But I don't math. I just throw random numbers out. Anyways, we will see you guys when we are in New York and I'm hopefully 100% recovered.
She won't have a sexy voice anymore. It'll just be back to her bitch voice.
I'll be 100% recovered. I promise. You guys have a fantastic week.
Have a fantastic week and cough your diseases all over the place.
I promise I won't be sick next week. We'll see you guys then.
See ya.
Doodles.